Hi Game Reactor friends and welcome to Game Reactor Live. It's David Caballero with Game Reactor Spain, and today we have a very special summer-ish event as we are not going to play a specific single game. We are going to play several games. Why, would you be asking? Well, the IDXbox Demo Fest event is happening these days. And you know, as with other different summer Game Fest or Steam Next Fest events, what this means is that several indie games are presenting demos of their pretty soon upcoming games for you guys to try out completely free. So we thought this was, aligned with the weather and with the summer events and with the announcements that we witnessed last week. And this is what I'm going to be doing for the next full hour, more or less, give or take. I'm slightly late today. For you to learn more about this, you can check at news.xbox.com that the IDXbox Summer Game Fest demo event showcases no fewer than 34 titles, including several interesting indie titles that I've been looking forward to playing myself, including Endling or others that have been released in different platforms. For example, Inglet from Niflas. But there is a whole bunch, including Another Crusade, Ato, Battle Lost Heaven. We can take a look at the Microsoft Store from the console itself. But you guys can do this on your browser or on your consoles. So this is an Xbox Series S, as you can see by the white controller. And I just entered the IDXbox Demo Fest space within the Xbox Store at your main dashboard menu. And here you will find these. Don't expect to find these at your home menu or as something related to Game Pass. This is inside the Xbox Store. So you go here. Let me do like this. And I've started downloading a bunch of them. This 801 looks good. I'm getting it for free as well. And as you can see, it's 34 games you can take a look at. There are some interesting concepts, such as Exhausted Man, which I'm going to download as well, because it surely reflects how I'm feeling this week, or pretty much every other week. Oh, Groto. Groto is psychedelic. I learned about this title. You can check an interview on this title, both this and Endling, at your local Game Reactor site. I met these guys last year in Bilbao for Fun and Serious Game Festival. So it's, yeah. I have like 5 to 10 minutes to try a bunch of them, and I will be doing so until 5 o'clock. So for now, I will start with Endling, which, as you can see, it has been installed already, and then we'll switch around other games. You own this. Launch this game. This is an eco-friendly sort of cinematic 2.5D adventure by Hero Beat Studios, and we learned about this game for the first time. I think it was 2018 in Bilbao, precisely, for Fun and Serious Game Festival, where they had an interesting demo by then. And now the game is going to release in July, so it's pretty much finished, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they are capable of, combining sort of non-human narrative and this eco-friendly message with the Limbo Inside style. At least that's what I gathered back then. So let's see. My colleagues are telling me that the sound is good. Some of the Spanish colleagues are telling me the sound is good, but it's in English. But I cannot switch myself back to Spanish. I will do, but not right now, so... Let's take a look at these foxes. Press A to interact. It's not that I can jump at all. This looks like a Disney movie, right? It's a little, you know, I can run. It's a little leap that you can do. A beautiful environment, nice use of colors. Take a look at how they look at the background. Something's going on back there. Okay, we can dig our way through this fallen tree. This is pretty convenient. Let me say this. This is pretty convenient. As I know they didn't do this on purpose at all. But for the past 2 weeks, it's been terrible in terms of fires detected, and they're struggling to extinguish all around Spain. And I know this happens, you know, in California and many European places as well. So this is pretty convenient, I would say, for people to realize what's going on in terms of fires when the summertime arrives, right? Another demo has been installed. They're not too heavy. You can download a bunch, and you know Xbox with download speeds is amazing. It's not like with PlayStation, it always takes way more time. This is another message to take a peek at. Preserve the species, and looks like everything's going sour. Looks like an antenna, radio antenna. This is on fire, so I cannot make my way through. Might take another look around. So perhaps the environment changed. Exactly. So this is interesting because it's a 2.5D sort of adventure, but it changed the perspective, and we are now moving to the background, right? In a different axis, so to speak. Whoop. Okay. You can hold A to climb, and you can repeatedly press A to dig. Another demo has been installed. We're going up. We're trying to survive here. This is the situation many foxes are enduring right now in Spain and in many different forests around the world that are on fire, sadly. Come on. Human world now. It's already, I mean, it's 4:20, so I probably must be switching games already, because I only have like 10 minutes for each. We're injured now, but this is captivating, this is engaging, and I would love to keep playing. But it was just a short teaser. You see how you play through the background and sort of I don't decide the path, right? But it's sort of using the whole rendered stage, so to speak. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there because, yeah, we only have a few minutes for each. And also because I'm an exhausted man. So next one is gonna be Exhausted Man. That was a little teaser for Endling, a game which is going to be available in July. I think it's mid-July on several platforms, including Xbox, PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, etc. This is a completely change of style and of mood. I won't say it's not as depressing as Endling was, because, you know, I want to go home, it's not good enough. These are phrases by an exhausted man. But I don't have any idea. Contrary to what I knew from about Endling, I don't have any idea about this one, so. There is this tango music. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Wanna go home? Oh, it's the only box I can open. Okay. Prelude. How to control your body when exhausted. This is something very interesting. This is like a must. Now I'm gonna need these lessons for example, for tonight. You know, you can crawl yourself. This reminds me of Human Flat, right? But in a very concise, compact way. This is like a diorama. We're pretty close to the character. Look at that. All right. So the way you move your body as a reptile. Oh, this is fantastic. This is game of the year. The zoom feature, there is a key. So this is a tutorial. Rotate camera. Really nice. Okay. I'm loving the music already. Okay. So this is a tool room of sorts. I'm gonna need this key. And I can move. Yeah, this is exactly like human fall flat, right? Okay. Tap to drop. Okay. Let me. All right. What if I want to? What? All right. Let me. I just want to. Nope. I just want to grab the key. You know, I'm. You're surrounded, Mr. Key. On your knees, key knees, or something. Yeah, I'm taking this with me. Why is my hand under my legs? It's not that I'm doing anything, you know, naughty at all. So I need to get rid of this carpet. Why is my hand right there? I can scratch my own ass, but it wasn't my. All right, but I just want to drop it. Oh yeah. I dropped it, and now I really want the key. I want to move my hand. I'm really exhausted. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. All right. Pick it. Did you? Oh yeah, they did. What am I supposed to do now? Okay. This is sort of a physics-based, hilarious puzzle, right? I'm gonna use it here. Yeah. All right. I mean, I think the term ragdoll physics never had a more meaningful meaning. So that's, I could be playing this forever, of course, because this is game of the forever, right? But now I'm gonna switch. This is a slightly teaser of Exhausted Man. It's not good enough, I wanna go home. So let's take a look at some other games. Again, for those joining now, I'm playing some of the demos available at the IDXbox Demo Fest as part of this Summer Game Fest, which is going to be running until a few days from now. So before I start another demo, I'm going to download a couple of them to have them ready. So for example, this looks good. And you can see the release date, release details, etc. Spiderhead. Spiders with laser swords. Of course, my horse. Got it. All right. Now, from the installed ones, I'm gonna take a look at. Oh, I love Inglet, but you know, you can check some of my gameplay with Inglet on PC at your local Game Reactor site, because I played on PC right away when it released, because I love Niflas and what he does, and I love, you know, neat underground, affordable space adventures, etc. And this is a beautiful music and shape based platforming adventure, which is minimalistic and beautiful, as you can see. And it's crazy how they designed the audio for it and the art. But as I said, we have content on it, so no need for me to download it again. And from the installed ones, I'm gonna be playing, for example, this Atto, which it's one of the sort of highlights, at least graphically. It sort of pops out, right? His Tiny Warrior Games action adventure launch game. Yes, for those asking, I will be playing until 5 o'clock. Yeah, I know, guys. I know that you guys want me to keep playing Exhausted Man, but you know, this is different. It's gonna be an Exhausted Man playing different games. So that's the concept. We're gonna go for UK. Go UK! Tiny Warrior Games. This is pixel 8-bit style art. Atto or Atto. All right. Should be starting already. I only have 5 minutes for you, man. All right, so it's gonna be pixel art, despite what the sort of main artwork was suggesting. So, it's demo by Brandon Song. Yeah, you simply seek to enjoy the game and story. Accessible, you want the game to be moderately easy, experienced. Well, it's gonna be 5 minutes, so a moderate challenge, right? So yeah, for those asking, if you didn't notice, I'm playing on Xbox, and this is an Xbox Series S, which is pretty light and tiny and easy to bring about with you. This is sort of in between 8-bit and 16-bit graphical style. And I haven't done a thing yet. There's a baby. There's a crybaby. Okay, so by the looks of it, I'm thinking this is probably going to be like a 2D action adventure. Yeah, like a ninja shinobi-ish. Oh! It actually reminds me of Nate Underground because of the way the map is laid out and the way I entered that seemingly enclosed. How can I get there? Oh, yeah, the map is also your classic Metroidvania sort of room-based map. Let me try and wall jump here. I can't wall jump yet. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Satisfying to use the sword. Okay. I kind of dig the color palette. It's pretty fresh and different, with the strong pinks and the lime green. Some parallax. And yeah. This is the clan of the bad guys. Taking the baby away from that mom. No! What is this? Willow? Willow! Yeah, don't worry, I will take it from here. I'm the hero of this game. And I have pointy ears. I saved the game right there. Probably this is a different path. Oh, what is that? Oh. Surura. This is, yeah, your typical Castlevania backwards dash move in order to... Yeah, okay, you told me already. Oh, not only backwards. Okay. Yeah, you can do that, right? And also for combat. So yeah, it's a Metroidvania for sure. I'm gonna kill this guy and then move on to another game. Hey, late Griffin. Thanks for joining again. Okay, I can do that in the air as well. I'm sure I have to... Yeah. Whoa! Nice. Oh. And down. All right, it's satisfying. I like the controls, and I will play more of Fato for sure. Let's get back to the store. We've played, I think, 4 games so far. So let's check another one out, such as, for example, Groto. You know, for this one, you should definitely check out the interview that we filmed with the developers at Final Series in December. So it's somewhat recent, and it tells you all about the game, which is very, very unique. And it's about the constellations and very obscure art style. As you can see, it looks like a comic. It reminds me of Killer 7. The Brainwash Gang is the name of the studio. They are very indie in that they are very alternative as well. It's not just the structure of the team or the studio. And it's all about the messages from the stars.
This is a story of failure.
Okay.
Of things that fall. But this is also a story, people. Oh, at the end of the day, believe it.
Right, I think this is first person. Yeah, and this is what I told you about the art style. This is why it reminded me of Killer 7 in terms of this couple of colors making up for the textures and lighting, and but also there was this Neo game, I think it was called, which was Italian. I think the studio name was Storm in a Teacup. It's very minimalistic, very cel-shaded. These are the characters. Rawr. You're sacred. The shit out of me. Scared the shit out of me. Is lurking in caves your thing or what? Stars stole your tongue? My name is Ouch. A pleasure you are. Link. Whatever, I can do the talking, I'm good at that. This place is like Mystica, you know? And that proverb, the highest the sky talks to the deepest cave. And I think from this cave, you get to fiddle around with some of the constellations and the stones you can arrange, something like that. I guess you give people advice by choosing a bunch of stars. There you go. Poor thing. But it's up to people to figure out what they mean. Of course. People are like stupid. Different. It's a lot of reading. Of course, it's a narrative-based adventure. Oh, you're not reading the subtitles properly because there is my huge face on top of them. So I'm gonna let you. Much better. Now let these stars of yours speak to me. What will I get in exchange for such great advice? Okay. It says Ouch wants to know what will A get in exchange for helping you. And shall I talk to them again? I don't know how to, you know, prove my self-worth. Yeah, I can look at the stars above. There you go. It's interesting mechanic. It's pretty unique. You can connect the stars in the sky. So this is one of the main mechanics, to draw constellations and use them to influence the people. And this is all about influencing the rest of the tribe. So this again is a short teaser to Groto. You can connect the stars. This is interesting because you can freely decide how to draw your constellations. So you can choose to do like this. Number of stars included in the lines and shapes determine which constellation you will get. And as you can see, the shape changes. It's very interesting. If you don't like current state, you can always da 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 da. Alright. And I create a constellation, etc. So it is very, very interesting, very fresh, very obscure, and very stylish, if you ask me. So let's move on to try out a different game. Of course, it's time for some heavy metal, as I downloaded the demo for Metal Hellsinger. This was one of the highlights of the Summer Game Fest event. This is one of the, we could say, AA sort of titles, indie titles included here. This is a first-person shooter with a heavy metal touch. This is pretty close to release as well. The Outsiders. There's Funcom. So of course there's more production values into this game. You can see its clear intentions by the music itself. Start the demo. All right.
Don't know why I'm so happy remembering it. Her coming to get me and all, but I am.
Completely different game to what we saw before. Not better nor worse, it's just different. So as I said, this
Like
is
a storm
like a
coming
double
far,
A
far away.
first-person shooter.
I felt it in the air.
Slightly reminds me of Painkiller, and I haven't even started. And of course of Doom, which is the reference here to this genre. Chun, 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 chun.
Ugh, marionettes. Hated them.
I really want to kill you or to re-kill you. Okay. It's music based. Beat action, so it's really good. So it's like a Guitar Hero, Beat Saber sort of deal. So that changes the game. You have to follow, keep the beat, and the hitboxes are a bit weird. I try to keep the beat. Okay, this is like in Doom. Dun, 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 dun. Interesting concept nonetheless. I'm hitting you. I'm positive that I'm hitting you. So the steps are also
We didn't
synchronized
need
to the
words.
beat.
We understood each other without them. Guess it sounds like love at first sight, don't it? You see, the whole universe has a rhythm. Well,
The whole universe has a rhythm.
my pulse. And when I'm with her,
Rhythm as a
we sort of
dancer.
become one. Her music is my music.
Oh, don't tell me,
My
man.
voice is
Controller
her
batteries are low. The game reactors should buy more batteries. Path, which means peace in Spanish, can be used for keeping fury up, even without demons around. Okay. That was perfect. Fury meter is like a multiplayer, right? And you get more instruments added to the mix. Now there's drums. All right. It's an interesting concept. Metal Hellsinger. It's going to be available, I think, next month. It should say here. Yeah, it's actually in August. I think that's English format. It's going to be 6th of August, so it's pretty soon as well. And now, again, for those of you wondering where to find all these free demos, you can enter your home menu at your Xbox console and then choose the Xbox Store, and you have this space here which is called IDXbox Demo Fest, which is part of the Summer Game Fest. Alright, another Crusade looks tempting as well, but I think I have another one around here which has been downloaded, which is Wavebreak. And in the meantime, speaking about waves, we're also going to download Sailforth. Get it. Got it. Wavebreak. Wavebreak is the world's first skateboating game inspired by arcade skateboarding classics. This looks good. Now I'm going to try and do everything to the beat. Oh, there's a temporary network problem. Try again. Use offline. These are unfinished demos, of course. It's a sequel. Why nobody has done the spiritual successor to Wavebreak? One may ask themselves. This also has some nice music. Let's go. There's a combo. Don't tell me this is similar to Wavebreak. Wavebreak. Okay. Left and X. Oh. Oh, you can call your boat back. But that's not working. Doesn't work. Alright. Yeah, that's a kickflip. Alright, I know what they mean now. It's not very accurate. But it's nice. Okay. So if you press the stick too much, you will do a U-turn. You probably don't want to do that. See? Okay, I can grind. That's it. This is like a skateboarding meets wave race. Okay. Okay, nice. Huh. They're teaching me a series of combos that I can perform. Nice, sorry. Why not shoot off a few rounds while you're here? Okay, I can also shoot. This is a shooter as well. Okay, this is getting more and more interesting by the minute. More or less. Sort of bullet time. Okay. Yeah, it's fun. Wavebreak. And now it's spiders with lightsabers. It's the perfect crossover. You cannot call them lightsabers for some copyright reasons. Oh wow. Okay, the aiming system seems very similar to Geometry Wars How can I... Wow. Again, some rhythms. Okay. I see. What do I have to... Oh, wow. Hey! Oh, wow. This is also similar to Flat Heroes. I love the crazy physics. What is this? But how can I use them? Versus. Start. Smash. Okay. Oh. No, 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 no. How can I? Oh, wow, wow, wow. This is great. But versus against who? But it's slightly crazy, I would say. Oh wow, I'm Darth Maul. Darth Maul. Spider version. Okay, I don't know what to do. I think the physics are really, really nice and that you can do a lot of things. I will give it another try later. But we only have time for like 1 or 2 games. So let's take a look at Sailforth, and from the remaining ones, it's a puzzle platformer, another rhythm-based action game. Too many logos. Recall. 10 Rich Man. Okay. Lost Ruins. We've been taking a look at several of these games. This looks like a beaten up. No, it's a punch and click adventure. Mixing beaten up and RPG with an epic story. But this looks nice. I have to take a look at this. Box build. Look at that art. Adventure puzzle game. Sold. I'm guessing some of these will release on Game Pass. Or pre-order? Oh, I cannot try it out yet. Bottle Cakes. Exhausted Man has been an Insta classic. You know? Let's try this one. It's like 5 minutes to go for those of you asking. Another summerish sunny game. North Star. Deep blue. Whatever. Gather the bold and beleaguered who sail on stormy seas below their sails. There's a mystery. Sailforth. Looks like Wind Waker, right? Which, by the way, it's HD version. I really hope it's gonna release on the Switch together with Twilight Princess HD rather sooner than later. I would say this very fall, as we await the arrival of Breath of the Wild sequel. Oh, gee. Yeah, and the sound of the voice is like Animal Crossing, so bunch of Nintendo references here. Definitely, you can sail around. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the animation is similar to Wind Waker. I should head north. Oh, it really gives you the Wind Waker vibes. Even the wind is represented with these white lines. It's really nice vibes. We'll get to see how it evolves. It's an adventure on its own, right? Oh, what is that? Ahoy there, don't leave me high and dry. Okay. Good. You can talk to other characters. Nice music as well. It's been just 5 minutes to take a quick look. And the last one, if I'm allowed, as I started slightly late, will be... Oh, this looks good as well. Severed the Steel. Oh wow. What is that? And why did I not choose this as the first game? I'm gonna download it in the meantime to try it out later. Okay. Shadowrun demo. Oh, this is the return of Shadowrun. Okay. Okay, the last one I think is going to be Nummels. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, because I don't have the time to try Severed Steel. So it's gonna be Nummels. Come on. It looks like a touch screen based interface, right? Like an iPad game. Not saying that's better or worse, I'm just saying. It's very simple in the sprites and Start the level. Okay. Okay. This looks like the Firmins by House Marquee. Okay, I have to lead them to the light. Yeah, it's that sort of game. Like the Lemmings, right? You can view the leaderboard, next level. And cute characters. Yeah. There was also these Mario versus Donkey Kong games, right? So I can... I can take the ladder with me. There's a teleport. What does that mean? They're living. Okay. Okay, if I had used the ladder again to skip the teleport, perhaps they would have been able to... I don't know. Anyway, simple puzzle game. Different style. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a full hour now, so yeah. Again, if you have an Xbox next to you, you can come to the Xbox store at your home menu and then select IDXbox Demo Fest for no fewer than 34 free demos of games such as the aforementioned Atto or Endling or Metal Hellsinger or Spiderheck, etc. And I would recommend Inglet and Groto as well. There's plenty of games that you can try for free, and this is going to be lasting for a few days still. Let me check quickly, because I think this is going to be over soonish. It's until June the 27th, so in 5 days from now, until Monday. So you have these days and the weekend to try them out. So why not? It's free. And again, this is an Xbox console that I have all my demos. I can try them. I can uninstall them later. And this was an Xbox Series S. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.